I think I have some road rash. But it's a good kind of road rash. The kind that you earn. Not the kind that just happens.
This is what you do in the country for fun.
Don't ask me what you know is true. Don't have to tell you I love your precious heart. I was standing, you were there. Two worlds collided, and they could never tear us apart.
Welcome to upstate New York.
Alright, so I've been around on the tube a couple times. Only once was successful because we're still building the track. We're going to try going the opposite direction, and Mary's going to be the guinea pig now. Because after a while from holding your legs up, your abs start to hurt. It's like Pilates, and she needs it more than any of us. So we're going to make her be the guinea pig till we get the track going. How do you feel, Mary?
You know, I'm a little nervous, but after seeing a couple of these runs, I feel prepared that I know how to hold on and the right muscles you need to engage to stay on the tube.
What are you going to do differently? How do you plan to be more successful than I was?
Well, the first time you were sitting up.
Yeah.
And you just toppled over. And I think the second time you did that too. But then...
No, the second time was in the middle.
Oh, okay. Well, the last time you, like, laid back and seemed to hold on. So I think I'm going to try that technique. I feel very warm and suited up with this hunting coat and feel very empowered.
How do you feel with the chemistry lab goggles? Do they feel secure?
They do feel secure. They're a little foggy. I don't think they were made for four-wheel tubing, but we'll give it a shot.
But we couldn't find the ski goggles.
I also think they're
so we have to improvise
places.
What do you have? What message do you have for all your fans?
You know, just get out there and live life.
Awesome advice.
Enjoy snow.
All right. Well, we'll follow up after your runs.
Okay.
Can you give a thumbs up for the crowd? Awesome. All right. So here we have the driver who lost the passenger. Oh, here she comes. We lost the passenger about halfway through. How do you think it went before she fell off?
It was okay till she started laying on her stomach like an idiot.
How was the walk back?
Okay. Turn it up. I need to fix my hat.
I think you should fix it on camera.
Okay. So, my fan base may know that I'm a giggly person.
What?
Giggly person. And after the first turn, I face planted in the snow. And I think from that moment on, all was lost.
Because you couldn't get control of your emotions.
Because I couldn't control my emotions. And, okay. I tried several techniques. First I lay down and I was successful, but I face planted in the snow somehow. And then I tried to lay down again. Ow! You just hit my jaw!
You're such a jerk.
Ow! Ow! Ow, ow, ow. No! I don't want to move my jaw hurt.
We're going to edit that part out because you're an asshole.
Here! Okay.
Way to recover.
Ow, my jaw really hurts. A lot. Daniel, if you're not someone in the snow, don't do it with their jaw. Okay.
That was an illegal hit.
So then I tried to roll over on my belly. And I do not suggest that. That was the point at which all was lost.
I thought you said when you fell off the first time it was the point that all was lost.
Okay, well this was when it was really all was lost. And I just saw Daniel move and then I had to walk back.
Okay, well, Get back up on that sled.
Yeah, let's do this. I also got snow and some uncomfortable crevices.
Like what?
Like down my shoes. This will be a good time.
How do you think you can help the situation as a driver?
You just gotta break in the path.
Well, let's hop to it then.
What is this?
Mary, I did 3 runs in the time it took you to do 1.
What is
Get
this?
it together.
Oh.
It's the hood.
Oh, that may help. I was a little choked. We now feel that it's safe enough to go without a helmet.
How many times around did you go, Mary? Tell everybody.
I have gone, well, if you count
1
the
and a half.
two half times, then it counts as 2 full laps.
No, I'm counting that as 1 and a half.
Okay, Liz just went around without a helmet on, so now we believe that it's safe enough to go.
It's all clear.
Sans helmet.
All the safety issues have been taken care
Here, I'm gonna flip it. So, what you didn't see, I don't think, is that the first lap that I went back out, the second time I went out, Dan didn't make the turn fast enough and I almost hit the four-wheeler. So I didn't know if I was supposed to bail or stay on, and so I half-assed, stayed on, and then I ended up falling off. So that was one issue. But then I went the whole way rest
You
around.
could have manned up and stayed on.
I could have manned up and stayed on. Then I went the rest of the house successfully, but then the second time, same as the first, I wiped out at the bottom side, and then at the other side of our house, I wiped out again and walked back. So far, the only damage done has been minor injury to my jaw from
Which was not
Binks
the ATV.
pushing me into the snow. Not ATV related.
I kind of like that shot from below that you have going on.
And I kind of scraped my skin with my earring because it pressed in the helmet.
Such a baby.
But other than that, all is well. Have you sustained any injury, Liz?
No.
Okay, and what do
My
you...
abs hurt a little bit, but we've already discussed that.
My neck hurts,
From
I think, because
holding
the
on.
helmet makes it very heavy.
You just have a weak neck.
I think I have a weak neck. I need to Pinterest some neck exercises. What can you say about this next run? How will you make it a challenge and make it different? Because you're...
Binks has apparently given up. He's just doing laps right now without us.
Well, Liz has been the successful one, so I'm curious.
I think the issue is that we don't have the right size tube. It's way too little. It's like toddler
It's
size.
like for small children. What
And
I think
ideally, I think a bigger one could handle like the curves
I
and
think-
the hills and stuff.
I think if
better.
we got one of the long sleds out, it could also be fun because then we could lay down in it, and as long as Banks like takes the curves pretty nicely, I think it could be really fun.
I don't think he's willing to do that.
I don't know about it.
Alright, well, here we go.
Hold on.
You should zoom in on our Steelers rope. What type of Steelers rope do you
We have a rope that's gold, black and yellow, black and yellow.
Yeah, you know what it is.
Try it on your belly.
No, that's stupid. I don't think I have the...
Any parting words, Liz?
I hope we make it around all the way this time. We've only done it once before!
Alright, let's see. See, she kind of planks, and I think that's a really good technique. I don't think I have the endurance to do it as long as you need to. But it kind of... it kind of just looks like she floats until she hits a bump and then flies into the air. Are you okay? She's actually very good. I'm very curious to see Binks try to do this. I don't think he realizes it's actually this hard, but it's pretty hard. I'm curious. She just started out on her side. All right. Oh, I just heard screams. You just wiped out because you ran into the snowbank.
Right there, I wiped out?
Yeah.
No, I wiped out on the first one.
Okay, yeah, I got that too. How are you feeling now?
But now that we took the helmets off, we have had all kinds of injuries. That last run, first of all, there's like an ice mountain on one side of the trail. I don't know how it got there. Probably from someone plowing incorrectly. Anyways, I smacked into it. Got half the wind knocked out of me. I thought I broke my hand. But like a trooper, unlike you, I got right back on there. And then about halfway through, like a quarter of a lap after that injury, my arm got stuck in the rope and got half twisted off. So I'm in pretty bad shape right now. But you notice, I got back on, and then it was not until Binks intentionally threw me off.
I'll let you know, I've tried to get on every single time. Binks usually leaves me.
You know what? I think he should have to ride.
I know. Binks, we need some commentary. Turn it off, please. How have you felt today has gone so far?
You guys are a bunch of pussies. You can't hold on.
How are you feeling about having Liz drive you on this course?
Much better than you driving.
Are you okay? Yes!
I'll be happy to call the ambulance if I need to, but I'd rather not have to. It's probably safer than Kerr Hill that your mother used to do when she was your age. It's probably safer than barreling down the hill on the old pasture on a toboggan and everybody ducking to go.
They didn't even have good medical care back then.
Old. Yeah. My hands are so cold I don't want to turn it off because then I have to take my mitten off.
Well, you should say something funny then.
You say something funny.
That's funny to say right now.
I'll say something funny.
Oh, I'll tell a joke that I saw a text that either dad sent to mom or mom sent to dad.
What did it say?
How can you tell the difference between an Irish wake and an Irish funeral?
How?
There's one less drunk.
Alright. This is attempt number 2. Now, Dan has a very interesting technique. I would say it's fairly unconventional, but so far it's successful until, oh, no, he's down.
Where'd he fall off?
He fell off after the tree.
Even I can stay on at that part, just saying.
Now, Liz also starts a bit faster than Dan does. So perhaps he should get points in a little bit more of a challenge. That tree is scary. He had to bail. I don't think she notices when he's gone. You just ate it. Do you have any words?
I just washed my goat. I'm gonna have to wash it again.
I thought you broke your neck and all you could say is, I want it. Okay, your hair is so muddy.
What is this? My hood. It's covered in mud snow. I really thought I was gonna break my neck. I'm not even kidding. It was like wrapped around my shoulders. Safety maybe is a concern, although here's the thing. If I was wearing the helmet, the rope might not have gotten off of me and it might have snapped my head off.
That corner is just a hazard. She just got snowbanked.
Alright, so here we are switching out the tube for a sled because this jerk didn't think it was actually as hard as we were making it out to be. And now that he's gone around a couple times and fallen off like 75% faster than Mary and I did combined, he's
I'm a
like,
better driver than you guys.
he's like, oh, maybe we should put a sled on instead of the tube.
Let's do it now.
Is this the brake you use?
I use both brakes.
Okay.
When's the last time you rode a four-wheeler, Mary?
This morning.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
I was out here helping Dad plow.
My bad.
I was wearing Dan's onesie. Looking all redneck.
His camo jumpsuit.
Yeah.
Look at that. It's a good look.
I believe this is going to be the most successful run yet.
Yeah, what makes you think that?
The sled.
Yep.
Making
We changed some variables here. We're also tying the rope higher on the ATV instead of down at the bottom on like the axle thing.
Someone needs to make this a research design and put some data.
Can we two-way ANOVA it?
Yeah, no, we can't.
Why?
There's not a big enough case number.
We can make a big enough case number.
Okay.
We just gotta stay out here for a while.
You need.
We gotta keep doing it in the
to
dark.
run a successful ANOVA, you need technically like 100 cases
I think we can do that.
and 3 or 4 groups minimum.
We're up to like 12 at this point.
So we're at 12. I think to get a truly controlled design, we need to stay out and do all 100 cases tonight.
Yeah, because tomorrow the conditions might be different.
However, now it's getting dark, which is
Another
I
variable.
think that's a significant variable. So we may want to
This study is flawed.
tomorrow.
Maybe we shouldn't do an ANOVA. But we still don't have a big enough sample for any kind of statistics.
No,
Case study.
we'll do a case study. We could do some
That's never reliable. No one ever cares about the case studies.
but it's a good thing.
All right, we're rolling again.
I think we could get some solid descriptives out of this.
That's disgusting.
If we could get some solid descriptives out of this case study, then it will lead to the possibility of getting a grant.
Yeah,
or
no,
some
this would be
further
good.
research.
This would be good for our research proposal, our
And
case
think.
study.
If you are the one researching it, you don't have to be out here in the freezing cold. You can hire dummies to set it up like he's doing. And you can just sit there with a clipboard and be like, boop, boop, fell off, fell off, fell off, stayed on, stayed on.
I think we would also have to set up some way to measure at what point they fall off
Now, to make,
in terms of like meters.
to make this,
All right,
I guess we're-
he's trying something new, so he stays on better. We'll see how it works. So what just happened there is Binks fell off, but he was still hanging on to the tube when Mary was dragging him through the snow while he was hanging on to the tube, but it was not the tube that was on the snow, in case that was not very clear of an explanation.
I think this is a pretty successful method of staying on.
Or you're just a slow driver.
Okay.
I really feel like the sled is successful.
It is. Push!
Dan, what did you think of the sled?
Mission success.
We
It's
finally
working
got it
out.
at the end.
Decided the sled is better than the tube.
We ran out of
I
daylight.
think the sled's better because you can sit down in it instead of like being on top of it.
It provides more stability.
And also the sled fits nicely into the crevices of the four-wheeler tracks. So once that baby ice is over and we get those ruts deep, then we can hit it with some speed.
So how do you improve the sledding experience?
have more fun people over to do it with instead of two lame sisters.
I think we could hook both the pink and the purple slide up
I was just gonna say, let's make a train of sleds.
and then have someone drive.
Yes.
I think that'd be brilliant.
I think we were pretty safe. We started out with helmets and then ditched them.
Okay. My cheeks are rosy. Can't really feel my hands much. The last couple runs, we put on the pink sled, which was most successful. I think we got around like 4 or 5 times without Banks falling off, and then he fell off. And then I did on the pink sled. Man, that's terrifying. So we get to the last curve, and we're going around, and all of a sudden, like, I feel like I'm falling off, but then my hands are stuck on the sled, so I can't get them off. And I think I got off. My shoe fell off. But it's really fun. So I'm thinking that tomorrow we should maybe do a successful run or two with the pink sled. So after many failed attempts with the tube, we have found out that, in fact, a sled is the most appropriate. It reminded me of this one time when I was in the same sled and I got to the bottom of a hill and all of a sudden there was a purple sled on top of me because I went down in the pink sled and then Liz went down in the purple sled and like went right over me. So I just remember like crying and wailing, and we were at a friend's house, so then we went in and got hot cocoa. And you and Aaron didn't want me to tell that you went over me in this sled because then we would have gotten in trouble for like irresponsibly sledding. So you guys just like gave me goldfish and hot cocoa and were like, "You're okay, Mary, you're okay." So just wanted to share that bit of
I totally forgot about that.
childhood past.
It wasn't my fault. You were right in front of me, and then you fell off and got like pushed down in the snow. You were like below the snow. How could I not go right over you?
I was in my sled.
I couldn't bail. But somehow you got like pushed down in the snow.
I was like embedded in my sled in this.
Yeah,
snow,
exactly.
And Liz just was like right over me.
I couldn't bail because there were trees.
Thankfully, she went this way over me and not like this way over me. Because if she went this way over me, like I would have like smashed my nose or like, my jaw or something. So, thank God. But so I would say it was overall successful day. And
I would agree.
now we're warming up and gonna have some turkey noodle soup.
Mom homemade the
with
noodles.
Homemade noodles and turkey from our Thanksgiving, which was the day before Christmas. So thankful for a fire.
I think I need some Theraflu.
And Liz needs some Theraflu. I may join her, and then we're gonna get cozy warm. So thank you for joining us.